It's underway. What's the key to success for Golden State here tonight?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from an entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
Throws it up from deep in the corner. And Klay Thompson with a nice look from three-point range. He scored 14 points in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Paul has the double team close in. Ball is tipped, and they come up with it. Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed. On how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. We've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
Curry for three. That's good. Stephen Curry with 9 points.
Golden State's off to a great start offensively in this game, Mike. They've got a nice rhythm to their offense at this point.
Ball loose again. Tries the reverse layup, score the goal, and one. Chris Paul picks up his first personal of the night.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
To Redick for three, wide open, not able to hit from downtown. Bogut. They double him. It's good. Off the quick release from Stephen Curry. He scored 4 3-pointers in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And LA calls a 20-second timeout.
The team needs to refocus. The coach has to do it at a timeout. He can't get it done on the fly on the floor. I always wonder about guys with nicknames. Will they keep them as an adult? Will he be known as CP3 when he's 45 to 50? Will his kids call him CP3? What will his grandkids call him? Papa CP3? When do you go back to your regular name? This is what I don't understand about the NBA. Do I call Bron when he's 60, or do you call him LeBron James? I don't get it.
Jeff, we spoke earlier about Klay Thompson being underrated. Reminds you a little bit like Scottie Pippen playing under the shadow of Jordan, or James Worthy under the shadow of Magic.
Are you kidding, Mike? Did you just compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson? Is that what just happened here? Are you kidding me?
He's one of the best shooters we've ever seen. Why not?
Hey, message to Mike. They dominated over a long period of time. Stop the nonsense.
Redick from outside, a three-pointer, and J.J. Redick with the play from way downtown. He scored 15 points in their previous game against the Portland Trailblazers. Knocks it down. They come right back with the three-pointer.
Big-time corner three right there.
Number 30, Stephen Curry.
Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record, 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 3-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
Curry coming across. The catch and fire away from downtown. Can't connect from long range.
The NBA game is a long game. You may be down now, but if you string together 3 or 4 good possessions at both ends of the floor, you can be right back in it.
Tebow inside, and a nice finish at the basket. And a timeout called here late in the opening period.
The coach could see the run was impacting the game. A solid timeout to break the momentum.
Entering the game
Griffin.
for the Clippers, number 8, Jeff Green.
Jordan on the drive. Oh, what a play!
This is just ridiculous defense right here. Giving up uncontested dunks, that is sad. Sad.
Unable to convert from the three-point line.
Hey, that shot right there is exactly the type of shot you have to force.
What a play. Timed that one perfectly.
Hey, you see a guy put his body on the line in the paint and then convert that into 2 points. That just infuses a sense of passion in his teammates.
Golden State's leading Los Angeles by a score of 29-20. To the rim, converts on the inside.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Alley-oop. Oh, he puts it down. What a beautiful pass.
I love the way they're not complicating the game. Get the ball near the basket and then finish with strength.
Read it into the front court. And Klay Thompson's called for the reach-in foul.
To number 11, Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in the final
To Griffin.
2 minutes.
Griffin fires away. Soft touch gets the roll.
The assist from number 6, DeAndre.
To Thompson. He's got 9 points in this game. Green the rebound. First quarter complete. The Warriors up by 7. We'll have more NBA action coming up for you right after this short break. Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter. Imagine if there was a three-point line when George Gervin was playing. How many would he have scored on a given night?
Yeah, and I think George Gervin has a legitimate beef, Mike. He said, hey, I scored the 33 points without the benefit of the three-point line. It makes you think, do all these records need to have an asterisk next to them? When you talk about the three-point line, the scoring leaders, all of these things to me have been changed and will continue to change because of the impact of the three-point shot.
Backcourt violation. It's called against the Warriors.
For the Warriors.
Man, what a great game thus far, Jeff. Definitely an entertaining matchup so far.
And this first half has been all about these two teams' incredible offensive displays. Possession after possession, these teams keep finding ways to score.
For two. Can't knock it down. We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
To Barbosa. Barnes from downtown nails the three. Golden State's 9 for 15 from the perimeter.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
Passes out to the perimeter. Barbosa from downtown lets it go again. And Doc Rivers calls a full timeout. They need to discuss things.
Hey, Jeff, remember that game back in 08 in the second round when the Celtics played the Cavaliers, the 7th game, that duel Pierce had against LeBron James? That was one of the fun nights to watch NBA basketball.
And I still remember him.
Oh, he gets the steal. Thompson on the drive. Jumper off the mark that time.
It's all about making your teammates better. And the way you make them better is to give up a good shot to try to create a great shot.
Curry jump shot. Drains the three. Stephen Curry with 21 points and 2 steals.
This first half action is what every basketball fan loves to see, with this pair of teams determined